What a Smart Rapper Gang. Before, I was always giving you guys stuff to mold your mind, get better, inspire you, motivate you, and help you get over your obstacles and hurdles. And of course, I'm still doing that because that's what Smart Rapper's here for. But what's starting to happen now is I'm starting to show you all the songwriting secrets, tips, and tricks that you're actually able to utilize when you start recording yourself. And it's going to give you more confidence to record yourself and make you want to record more because you're going to know the secrets, okay? And all these Smart Rapper videos that have all these golden nuggets that you are watching puts you ahead of every rapper who doesn't want to get smarter and doesn't watch these videos. And this is now where it's going to start becoming essential because you're going to have so many new skills and golden nuggets that you're able to use for your career that people are going to be so mad they didn't find this channel earlier, because now I'm actually giving you all the secrets, and some of them are in this video today. All of these new videos that I'm releasing, especially on songwriting and a lot of these other things, if you learn these things, it'll actually make you, not even kidding, not even exaggerating, 20 to 25% better and further and closer to getting to your goals than other rappers who don't see these videos. Like they're that important, okay? That's a lot. That's a fifth of your career into it. A fifth to a quarter of your career better because you understand these things that I'm going to show you. Now, I already made a video on how to set the grid, and if you have not seen that video, I'm going to put a link below for that video so that you can go and check that video out because you're going to need that. Now, you can watch this video to see the power of it, and then after this video is over, you're going to be like, oh, I need to go watch that how to do this thing, because the other video shows you how to set it on the grid. This video is going to show you all the tricks and things that I've done using the grid that will change your songwriting forever, okay? Forever. And I'm going to show you real examples of songs that I made in the last month and how I use the grid and as a songwriting powerful tool to make the songs better, get more done, and it's just so beneficial. And again, like I said in the other grid video, I wish, and I'm so mad at myself that I didn't learn how to use the grid earlier because I wasn't able to utilize or learn these tools, okay? Now, if you don't know what a grid is, it's for timing, okay? It allows you to see quarters of bars, sixteenths of bars, eighths of bars, and allows you to actually see and be able to tell if you're rapping on beat and you're keeping a flow properly on a beat, believe it or not. And most rappers don't even know this. And if you're new to rapping or you're starting to record yourself, this is insanely powerful. You can understand and see what you need to be doing, okay? Like, you can actually see it. I am so excited because I've already shot the screencast for this. You guys are about to learn some stuff today, okay? We're gonna go into a screencast in a second though. I'm Rob Level, this is Smart Rapper, the #1 place for upcoming rappers for a reason, for videos like this, okay? You're gonna get smart today, so please hit subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit the little bell because it's gonna notify you every day when I release a new video. I release a new video every day so you can learn and get better, okay? You want these gold nuggets, you wanna get ahead, subscribe. And hit like for me and please comment below. It helps us in the algorithm, okay? We're about to get smarter right after the intro.
If there's anything I know is you ain't built like this. Hit it so hard, make a brain say quit. I ain't no fraud, no gangster or goon. I just wanna accept disrespect or lose. Now follow me to greatness, show you where to take it. Show you how to use curse, show you how to hate it. Hungry for more like a Lloyd Banks playlist. Still like the only person not up in the matrix.
Now, as usual, the song on the intro is my new song. If you want to check that out for me, helping provide you with all this value, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to go to the link, go to Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, and add it to a playlist because it really helps me in the algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. All right, now I'm going to show you guys all of these very powerful parts of actually using the grid. There's 4 different ones that are mega, and I'm going to show you examples in songs of exactly how I utilize it and how I've watched platinum songwriters utilize it in songwriting sessions, okay? Now, #1, and it's very powerful, it actually allows you to have basically perfect flow anytime you're working on a song. Now, there's a video that I have where I show you how rappers cheat, or basically how engineers cheat for the rapper and make sure that they always sound like their delivery is on flow. There's a link below for that goes more in depth into it and shows you exactly how to do it. I actually rap something off beat and show you how I can make it go from off beat to sounding like it's on beat by using the grid, okay? I'm gonna show you right here exactly what I'm talking about a little bit because this is why it's powerful to have the grid set. Now, if we look right here, remember, as we talk about the grid, this is on grid. Every single one of these little blocks is a piece of the grid, okay? And what's happening here is you can see it starts where a drum starts, okay? There's a drum, this is a drum, there's a drum, there's a drum right there, there's a drum right there, drum right there, drum, drum, drum. You see what I'm saying? You can see these drums, okay? And what we're looking for here, if we zoom in on this, you can see in my delivery of this song where all my stressed syllables hit, okay? You see these spikes, all these spikes right here, there's a spike here, there's a word that happens right here, there's a word that happens right here, okay? There's a word that happens right here. If you look at this, I'm exactly on the grid. My stressed syllables are hitting where the drums are hitting. That means that I'm on beat and I'm on flow. Look at that. Look at it, okay? This is really interesting because a lot of people don't actually know this. It's like a very simple secret that most people don't know. And if you record yourself, which you should be, and I highly recommend, you can see this. Look at this. I'm on beat consistently. Now, even when you see it be slightly off, you're like, Rob, that might be slightly off. that's not a problem. I'm still on beat. What that's adding is, that's adding what's considered swing. It's my organic swagger, or my own type of delivery, how I jump and ride the beat, because if it hit exactly, it'd be too robotic. But since I'm slightly off, I'm like jumping in and I'm tucking, I'm bobbing and weaving like you're fighting, okay? So you can see that, and you'll see that across the entire beat, right? Now, anytime you see these, I'm on beat. I never have to adjust myself to the beat because I've been rapping for years. But when you see these, that's just me increasing the volume of that part so you can hear the words a little bit more, okay? But just see, I'm on it, okay? If you want to hear what I'm saying, listen. Every time a drum hits, you're gonna hear me, a stressed syllable hit, okay? Make sure this is up a little bit, hold on.
Relent called me by the 12 million deal. Said we make the move, now the ball make a meal.
Hard as fuck, okay? Look, so hold on. So it goes relent. So you say relent, it goes relent. So relent, right in the drum, okay?
Relent called me by the
12
million
deal.
Said we make the
Move,
move, now the
bow,
ball make a
mill.
meal. I don't like it,
Girl,
but your
girl,
like
me. And every one of those are boom, 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 boom. Where I emphasize the words, I'm perfectly on flow, okay? Now this is a good reason to have the grid set, because one, you can see it easier, and especially in areas where there's no drums. See here, there's not really any drums. It's harder to tell if you're on beat, right? But even here, you can even see where I delivered my ad lib in the beginning. I also delivered my intros on beat. You always want to say your intro words on beat, which I never actually told anybody, but yeah. See? Level's delivered on beat. Yeah. It's inside of the pattern, even though you don't realize that, but it's there because I'm used to delivering it on beat. Anyway, let's go ahead and move to the next one. Okay, but this is very powerful. This is why you want to have a grid set for yourself, my friend. So go check out the other video on the grid, and then go check out the video where I show you how to fix your flow using the grid. I'm telling y'all, I got your back. All right, so I opened another session of another song, because number 2 is I'm going to show you how incredibly easy it is to test song arrangement changes. And what I mean by that is, with absolute ease, I can move the first verse to the second verse spot, or I can move the hook to the beginning, or just half of the hook, or I could take half of this verse and move it to the beginning of the verse, and then take the beginning and move it to the second half in seconds instead of it taking forever. And it makes you want to test and try things more often, because you know you can do it in a matter of seconds. Like, let me see how this sounds. So for example, this song, okay, this might go on the Smart Rapper mixtape, where I did a verse, right? Now, maybe I give somebody else the first verse. By the way, if you don't know what the Smart Rapper mixtape is, it's where you guys and girls are going to be able to get on a mixtape. I have dope-ass songs like this, where I do a verse, or I just do a hook, and you're able to actually, you're going to get featured on these songs, and I'm going to promote them, you're going to promote them, we're going to grow together. Whole nother thing, be on the lookout for that, all right? But let's say this. Let's say I wanted you to give you the first verse. Look at this, okay? If I go to the grid, I look at where it's at here, I could just, let me chop it on the beginning of this, okay? So first of all, let me play it so you can hear where it is on beat properly.
Look, bitch, I just touched down, no goal line. Girls picking on me, I'm a gold mine. Heard about me, oh my. House so big, need the birds out.
Okay, cool. So you can hear that where that's at right there. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna move to the second verse in seconds, because I want to see, maybe it sounds better being the second verse. Let's say you had a verse, I gave you the second verse, but I want to hear your verse before I hear my verse, right? So I can easily switch those and then play the song through and say, oh, does that sound better? It gives you, it's a huge option. It really is, believe it or not. So I can take that. You see where I cut it? I cut it on there, right? All I'm gonna do is do this, and nothing else there. I'm gonna copy this, and I go find the same part right here in this verse, right where it jumps in. Alright, okay. And I just copy and paste this. Boom. And I could actually delete this if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. Right? And pull this back a little bit. So I got that. Okay. Watch.
I just touched down, no goal line. Girls picking on me, I'm a gold mine. Heard about me, oh my. House so big, need the birds out.
You know what's interesting here? A little fix. That's interesting. Why is that happening? That appears to be the hook area. So I'm going to show you really a quick tip of exactly what you could do, exactly what I was talking about in the moment. I didn't realize this was going to play the hook, the area. I meant for this area to be the hook, but it seems like all the same instrumentation is happening for, you can see here, a minute 7. I didn't want that. I wanted just this 35 seconds to be the verse, and then I wanted this to be the hook. So that messed me up. So what I can simply do is, we're going to change the beat area. So I can take this part of the beat right here, cut this, and I can go to the end of this here, and I can cut it right where this starts. And now I want to loop this over, all right? Because I want it to sound like, actually no, I want to do that here. Or do I? No, it's the same area. Let me listen real quick. There is more instrumentation there. than there is here, and you can actually see it in the beat. Okay, so I want this instead. So I'm gonna chop this. Well, look at this. Watch what I could do. I could take this, and I could just move this over to this area here. Watch. I just gotta move to the grid. Hold on. I'll pull this back here. See? Now watch. Now it'll sound just like it does in this first verse. Just did that in front of you. See how it took seconds? That could have taken me 5 minutes.
I just touched down, no goal line. Girls picking on me, I'm a gold mine. Heard about me.
Oh my, house so big, need a bird's eye.
She on my wood like a termite. Just got a gun, no permit. Hit the trudge on me.
But you see, I did that. I could easily do an arrangement change. Easy. That was so easy. It took me seconds to do that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the part that was here and I'm gonna put that in this hook area and make sure it still matches my chorus, right? So that's how easy it is. That's another power of having the grid. And you just saw me use it in the moment only because I know how to use it, and you need to know how to use it too, okay? Let's go to number 3, because the next tip is actually super crazy and super cool. Something I did last week that I was like, blew my mind, that I really want you to see that I did, that you're gonna be able to do, that's very creative, okay? All right, now we're on number 3. I've opened another one of my songs. I actually made this song last week. We're gonna talk about the creative ability with chopping pieces of a song up. So not only is it easy to move a verse to another verse spot or change the arrangement in a song by full sets of bars, but you can actually break up quarters of bars and make chops that are very creative and useful for a song. And this song is actually the first time I actually really did this, where I was like, I damn near became an EDM DJ with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you where this started without being all chopped up, and then I'm gonna show you where it ended up being all chopped up when I started liking the sound of it. I'm not gonna lie to you, this sounds a little crazy, but if you look at this real quick, look at this. These are all, look at all these. These are all pieces of a bar of each individual word that I chopped up just right and liked the way that it sounded. And honestly, this took me hours, like back and forth, coming back to it, listening to it again, working on it again, working on it. And it sounds crazy. Hold on, let me show you where the song started, okay? So I have the original, this is where the original idea was, okay? This song's called Back to Work, and this is probably gonna be on the Smart Rapper mixtape as well, so you guys will be able to get a verse on this, but hold on. So let's listen, this is where it started. It was not as chopped up, listen.
Work, work, back to work. Rose up from the dirt, work, 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 back to work. Rose up from the dirt, work.
So I was like, what if I do this, this, and this? And I started doing this, and this really came together. Now, disclaimer here, obviously none of these songs I'm showing you, these aren't mixed, we're in the sessions, okay? These are completely unmixed songs, but especially in this circumstance, you can see I didn't do any fades here, so if you hear any clicking, it's only because there weren't fades on these files, but you're probably not gonna hear the click anyway. So, let me show you what that turned from, going work, work, rose up from the dirt. This is what it turned into, okay? Which sounds pretty cool.
But I'm up and feeling better. Fake it, nigga, seven. Word away, word back, back, the word away, the way, the way, the word away, word back, the way, word back, the word back, word away, the word away, word back, the word back, the word away, back, word away, word back, the word away, word back, the word.
That's actually pretty cool. Every time I hear it, I'm like, that's interesting, right? And when this is mixed, and this is really really thick and put together and like mixed and mastered, this will sound crazy cool. See, but that was only possible because I had the grid set, another power of the grid. There's no way I would have even attempted to take the time to do this. So what I was able to do was, if you just listen to the, look, with no beat on it, listen. I just decided this goes here, what would sound best here? And then it rises and falls just right to where it tickles your ear. Only possible because of the grid. Now, I'm gonna make a whole other video that's gonna go further in depth on this and how to do this, okay? So, let's go ahead and go to number 4, which would be the final reason you really need a grid, okay? All right, now number 4, it's similar to the other ones, but it's still something that's a massive time saver, because I want to show you guys how I used to loop a hook, okay? Because when I used to loop a hook, it used to be like this. There was no grid, so it was on slip mode, and I would zoom in all the way in on the beat, okay? Look at this, you see this right here? And I would look for the spot in the beat, like let's say this peak right here, okay? And then I would go to where I wanted to loop this, okay? Like, okay, it's in the next hook area. Let me find that exact same spot where it hits the bump at the highest point. Right there, right? You see that's the exact same point. I used to have to do that. Then I'd have to go to the beat, right? I have to go to the beat at that exact part where I cut it, right here. And then I have to chop it, take this, and I chop it right at this exact spot. And then I loop it over. Like, it's just too much work. It's stupid. When I could just have the freaking grid on, right? You can instantly loop a chorus. That's number 4. I can instantly loop a chorus, okay? Watch this. Boom. I could just go like this. I go all the way down. I can just hit Control C to copy it. I can go right here. I can go boom. All right, and I go like this, all the way down, copy all of it all the way over, and the hook is completely looped. I take these pieces, maybe pull them out a little bit, okay?
Granny say she spray like 3 times a day. All she pray for is the devil don't stay. Probably had the reason that I made it here today. Cause she know I should've died around half this age.
Yeah, I made this song this morning, so I don't even know if I like it or not yet, but so far so good. And again, it's not mixed, but that's how fast you can loop a hook, okay? There you go. Those are the 4 things, all right? Those are 4 very valuable reasons to use a grid. This whole video is about using a grid for creative ability and saving time. And if you're not using a grid, come on, man. Really though, by now you should know it only takes 30 seconds to set it up. I have a link below for a video that you can go to that's going to show you how to set up a grid in 30 seconds. And that works not just on Pro Tools. Grids are in every digital audio workstation. Okay, so you need to know how to use them no matter what you're recording in. Now don't forget, I have like a full out songwriting course that teaches you how I write songs in full, all these little golden nuggets and all this other stuff. I'm gonna put a link below for that, as well as the other products. I have music marketing products, I have blog reach, I have all kinds of Spotify stuff's on the way. I'm gonna teach you how to market your own stuff and run ads on Facebook, all kinds of stuff. I already have tons of products, Instagram courses, YouTube courses. I've been doing this for a minute, guys, to help everybody out, all right? Now it's time to make this all happen. So please check my music out, because I'm releasing a new song every single month, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm marketing it and everything else like that as well. Links are going to be below for that. Please add it to a playlist of whatever you happen to listen to already. Add it to that playlist. I really appreciate it because it helps me in the algorithm. All the links are going to be below for you guys. And please hit subscribe and hit the little bell, because I release a new video every single day, just like this. There's videos every day so you can consistently learn. And I'm far, far ahead. I have so many videos already planned and ready. We've been putting this stuff together for you guys to take over the world here, okay? All right, so please check my music out. Check those links below. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Keep hustling, gang. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit like, comment, and check out my music. Look at those links below, all right? And check out the other videos on grids, because you're going to need those. There's so many things for you to check out. You can spend hours on this channel learning, but you're going to get smarter. That's why it's called Smart Rapper. See you guys tomorrow with another video. Keep hustling, gang. I'll see you at the top.
Smart rapper, gang.